I'm going to kick things off with a fundamental truth: water is vital. It's a major player in keeping your body ticking over smoothly. Now, this isn't just about quenching your thirst, it's also about supporting crucial bodily functions like digestion, temperature regulation, and waste removal. You're going to find out about the ins and outs of how your body uses water. For instance, every cell, tissue, and organ needs it to work properly. Think of water as the oil in the engine of your car. Without it, things would come to a grinding halt pretty quickly. In my experience, there's often confusion about what counts as enough hydration. That's why it's important to know the signs of dehydration. Headaches, dry mouth, and dizziness. These are all red flags that you need to up your water intake. Now, armed with this foundational knowledge, we'll transition into figuring out exactly how much water is right for you. Because let's face it, your water needs are as unique as you are. Individual needs. How much water is right for you? Every body is unique, and so are our hydration needs. Factors that weigh in include your age, gender, weight, activity level, and even where you live. An athlete training in the humid heat of Florida is going to need more water than a telecommuter working in the mild climate of San Francisco. So how do you figure out how much water you should drink? It's not as hard as it might seem. Start by listening to your body. Thirst is an obvious signal, but also watch for less obvious signs like dry mouth, fatigue, or headaches. These can all be cues that you need to up your water intake. Now, let's talk specifics. Pregnant or breastfeeding women will need additional fluids to stay hydrated. Athletes, too, require more water to compensate for fluid loss from sweating. And don't forget about seniors. As we age, our bodies may not signal thirst as effectively, so it's crucial for older adults to drink water regularly, even if they don't feel thirsty. And it's not just about the water you drink. Many foods, particularly fruits and vegetables, contribute to your overall fluid intake. An orange or a cucumber is packed with water and can be a hydrating snack. Meanwhile, living in a hot or dry climate means you should increase your water intake to counteract the dehydrating effects of the environment. After figuring out your hydration needs, let's make sure we integrate smart practices to maintain it throughout the day. This is where things get practical and, believe it or not, can even be fun. Smart hydration practices for everyday life. Staying on top of your hydration game isn't just about knowing how much water you need, it's about smart strategies to ensure you're meeting those needs consistently. I'm going to share some simple yet effective ways to keep your water intake on track. First up, consider setting reminders. We all get busy, and it's easy to forget to take a sip. If you want to stay aware of when it's time to hydrate, use your phone or smartwatch. There are also plenty of apps dedicated to tracking your water intake, which can be really handy. Choose something that resonates with you. Maybe it's a stylish reusable water bottle that you'll love to carry around, or perhaps infusing your water with fruits can make it more appealing. Personalization is key to making hydration a habit that sticks. But it's not just about drinking plain water. Electrolytes, minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium, are vital to your body's hydration levels. They help balance fluid levels and are essential for muscle function and other body processes. You can get electrolytes from food, or, if you're an athlete, you might consider a specialized electrolyte drink during extended periods of intense exercise. Don't worry too much about overhydrating, but be aware that it is possible. Drinking too much water, especially in a short period, can lead to a condition called hyponatremia, where sodium levels in your blood become dangerously low. Listen to your body. If you're not thirsty and you've been drinking plenty of fluids, it's okay to take a break. In the next section, I'm going to tackle some common queries and myths surrounding hydration. You're going to find out about the real story behind the 8 glasses a day rule and if other beverages count toward your hydration goal. Common questions and myths about hydration debunked. Now, let's tackle some of the confusion surrounding hydration. You've probably heard the advice to drink 8 glasses of water a day, right? Well, it turns out that this is more of a guideline than a hard rule. The truth is, your individual needs may vary. So instead of aiming for a set number of glasses, focus on your body's signals and consider your activity levels, the climate you're in, and your overall health. You might wonder if other beverages or foods can contribute to your hydration. Absolutely, they can. Fruits and veggies with high water content, like cucumbers and watermelons, are excellent sources of hydration. And yes, tea and coffee do count, although it's best not to rely solely on caffeine-rich drinks. Speaking of caffeine, let's address the elephant in the room. While caffeinated beverages can contribute to your daily water intake, they also have a diuretic effect. That means they can lead to increased urination, so it's crucial to moderate your intake. And alcohol? It's another diuretic, which means hitting the bar too hard can dehydrate you. Lastly, the claim that water is a cure-all for every ailment is a stretch. Sure, staying hydrated is vital for health, but it's not a magic potion. Chronic health issues and diseases often require medical attention and cannot be fixed simply by drinking water. Use common sense and seek professional advice when needed.